Good afternoon. I want to say warm, bright and sunny day. It is Wednesday the 21st of June. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and of course parcel to unbox. So I'll just get the knife to this. There we go. And what I have got inside is a copy of Ben Aaronovitch's Winter Gifts, which is I believe it's the 10th novel, or so essentially novelette, in the Rivers of London series by Ben Aaronovitch. Now this one, essentially, so let's see, this one is set elsewhere, a bit like Octoberman, where it took essentially this franchise to Germany. Here they do things differently across the pond. When retired FBI agent Patrick Henderson calls in an X-ray Sierra India incident, the operator doesn't understand. He tells them to pass it up the chain until someone does. That person is FBI Special Agent Kimberly Reynolds. Leaving Quantico for snowbound northern Wisconsin, she finds that a tornado has flattened half the town, and there's no sign of Henderson. Things soon go from weird to worse, as neighbours report unsettling sightings, key evidence goes missing, and the snow keeps rising, cutting off the town with no way in or out. Something terrible is awaiting. As the clues lead to the coldest of cold cases, a cursed expedition into the frozen wilderness, Reynolds follows the trail from the start of the American nightmare to the horror that still lives on today. So, that sounds an awful lot like a lot of things. I'm sort of vaguely reminded of the Apocalypse Codex by Charles Stross as part of the Atrocity Archives series. It's because it's got the same kind of wintry theme, and you are going to the sort of like the main character is going to the northern states of the USA, where you do get a lot of snow. And I'm also reminded of, a little bit of, Canadian weather, the Franklin expedition, and if you're into your role-playing, the Call of Cthulhu campaign, Walker in the Wastes. But then we could also be looking at Alone in the Wilderness for Call of Cthulhu, both for Call of Cthulhu, both one a solo scenario, one a full-blooded campaign for use with Call of Cthulhu. Aaronovitch would go quite so far as to have something like Ithaquah turn up in a Rivers of London book, but I could be wrong. I doubt it though. This is really what this also does is it reintroduces Special Agent Kimberly Reynolds, whom we first saw in the story, the third or fourth story, Going Underground, when she is investigating the death of a senator in the in the United Kingdom, and gets involved with Peter and the activities of the Folly, and therefore she's exposed to them and can sort of like begin looking for them as cases in the United States as a member of the FBI. So this really is her time in the spotlight, as it were, after actually, sort of 6 books or so since we really last saw her. So, that's going to be really kind of interesting to find out quite what she's been up to and what she now does with the knowledge that she gained from working with Peter in London. So yeah, so let's have a look. We have gifts. So quick, we have a full list of Ben Aaronovitch's bibliography, and then quotation at the beginning. This one, it belongs to human nature to hate those who have injured Publius Cornelius Tacitus. And then very quickly we're into the story itself, and it is, let's have a look, 209 pages. it's a novelette. This will, most people will probably devour this very quickly, I would imagine. And we have technical notes at the back. So, you know, it's actually talking about the location as being fictional. So, yes. And then just notes and so on for Orion credits, Aaronovitch's publishers, and we have a full list of all the Rivers of London graphic novels, because there's a good series of graphic novels as well, which fit in between the main series of novels. And lastly, we have basically jacket bibliography and pictures of all the novels available to date. So yeah, that is everything there. Yeah, so that's basically Winter's Gift, very latest book from Ben Aaronovitch in the Rivers of London series. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below, and of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to see more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a package containing a book or game, or in this case a novelette, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.